That's how you know you're a real OG. Unlike that Mr. Teacups guy. That's horrible. Either way, we are going to have to push over towards this B site. The T's looking to push back in. One man over towards the site itself, which will be Doctish, who's already going to find himself the opener. Quickly traded out by Nuclear, who's looking for a little bit more. 2 players up in heaven. One of them will be sent back down to hell. Sandon is out of the round and leaves it on to the 3-man retake versus 4. Back in. Cyclone looking to pre-fire the angle. There's 2 players around this corner. You may not expect both. SB will be able to get one. Leaves it onto Asilian versus... versus Barab, who's going to be pushing in. Has the kit at least, but he's not going to be able to do anything. Imperial will take themselves the pistol round. Now the CT side, well, we'll see how much they force back in, how much they invest into this round. We go though. We're gonna have a couple of players around this connector. A decent amount invested. Acor saving a little bit of money. I think he may have been dropped a Deagle. I don't know. Seemed like he had an awful amount of money left over. Nice shot from Doctish. We'll start things off onto Tensky. Next, are looking for the trade, and we'll find it as well. Still got plenty of rifles left on the T side. A relatively safe round, but it means that anybody else dies, and well, it could be problematic. However, now it's left all onto Doctish on the side. He's got to do some real work with his Deagle. Peeks out, finds one, and the second, and the third as well! Just wipes out the T offense, leaving it on to just Nuclear in a 1 versus 1. Barak will peek back, and the T's just about save this round. What on earth was that? Incredible Deegan. Almost did enough to actually win the round. Absolutely ridiculous. Doctish, no surprise. He's going to invest a little bit more money in a Deagle. I don't blame him, really. I can understand why he'd want to have another one of those high-powered pistols after what he did in the previous round. T-side just going to try and make their way over towards the side. Of course, they did a lot of damage in the previous round. They're looking to make that money back with the MAC-10s. Already a couple of kills coming in. Acor has been spotted, and, well, the Mac Daddies do a lot of the work. Imperial will be 3-0 up. Not making a huge amount of cash because of all those rifles being dropped in the previous round. Either way. East-side. Still keeping a couple of those MAC-10s. It will be Doctish to start things off once again. Still lurking around the smoke and actually gets a second one through it. SP will be there to trade one back, but he also meets his doom. Doctish is here to play today. SP maybe just about as ready, though. Already picks himself up. A couple of kills, make that a third as he trades things back. It is the battle of who can frag harder at this point. The bomb in the meantime is going to go all the way back towards the A site. The 2 Lithuanians looking to try and clutch versus the Danes. CT's yet to realize it's not over towards this site. Quickly they'll turn their attention. Nuke's had the chance to reposition. Acor does have himself the kit as well. So they do have time. Is he going to be able to hold on to this round? Left alone. Nobody there beside him. He's just going to be hiding in the corner, which they won't be able to spot. They've got no utility, so just have to try and stick onto this barmaid. Was going for it, but he will fall. However, the quick trade comes in from Sandon, but does he have it? I think he may. Just about. Very close for North Academy. Just about win themselves the round. However, the T's are going to have plenty of money to buy back into this one. DT side and T side have pretty much invested everything that they have. Who's going to be coming in? SB will spot it, realizes there's a second, but actually doesn't manage to get him. UK will find one with the AWP, and Nexa is available to trade. We're up. Playing with fire a little bit, actually gets shot through the wall. Will have to be a reload. Molotov now going in as well. Barup, I think you may be screwed, my friend. And through the wall, Nuke gets him as well. Leaves Acor as the only one left. He's going to be rotating in. There is a smoke for the cross, however. He slightly missed. That's going to leave an opener. Give a chance for him. In fact, he'll take down Nuke because of it. That smoke was a mistake. Boost will give them the information, though. Hensky and Nexa. And waiting. Don't have real reason to peek. Nexa almost gets rid of Acor just with that motion. And in fact, Acor now takes that to save. Apparently, I'm also doing Starladder EN2 at the same time. That is news to me. That would take real talent, if I could cast 2 games at once. Unfortunately, I am not that talented.
Terrorists win.
Probably just a title that forgot to be changed. The title was a lie. Then I earned more than... I like it. That's what it'll take. I have to just cast everything at once, and then I'll be able to earn as much. Yeah, you got ROPS, you got HS, Esperanto, Quick, obviously, as well. Pretty beast Baltic players. Creed. And this is just swish at the moment. Only pistols in this round. It is an investment out. Can they do it with the Deagles? No, they can't. Oh, and even a lovely one tap to end. Sprout versus Pride Challengers. Yeah. That's even weirder then, because that means someone changed the name of the game. Because I never casted that game. So they changed the title, but just didn't change the name. Well, yeah, for me especially, it's really nice to see the Baltic scene doing well, because that's where I started casting. Those were the first teams I casted. Like, as said, SB's one of the first guys I ever casted. I don't think I really casted Nuclear so much, but there's also Quick with someone I casted very early on. HS as well. I remember them winning versus Quick's team. It was like it was the Estonians versus the Lithuanians, and it was HS... Fates, Shetty winning versus Quick and his team at the time. Either way, CT side, they've completely gambled over towards this A site. Asilian looking to try and pad his stats a little bit, and that's what he will do. Lines them all up. Easy ace for him. I have not even looked at the new map at all. I just didn't. I haven't looked. All Baltic lands are in Lithuania. I've done one in Estonia. I did one. It was I can't. It's like T2 or something. I can't say it. It's TTU. Either way. To visit Estonia. I liked it there. It was good. Nice people there. Very nice people. Anyway, T's going to be looking to push over towards mid. Baruch is waiting, but doesn't quite get the shots. Peeks into the arms of Tensky. And SB once again, he's just finding entry after entry. Currently 10 and 4 in the server. And they're just popping heads. This is a masterclass in individual talent. I think that's what this team definitely has an abundance of. Acor is trying his best to survive, but he cannot. 7-1 Imperial, just absolutely dominating. This is scary. I think I've been to... I think that's where I went. I didn't get to see too much of the city, because, well, I was a bit of a coward, and I didn't really know where I was going. So, like, nowadays, I'd just go exploring on my own. But, yeah, back, if that was a couple of years ago, I never would have done that. I was a little bitch. If I go back there, then I'll just go exploring. Quad nade currently on the CT side. Interesting to see where that goes. Finnish people go there a lot. I've never been to Finland. That's another place I'd like to go. Cheers, Max. Cheers. You're very kind. I love you too. Again, just the cleanup crew. Still haven't seen any of those nades used yet. Sandon, now the only one left. Looking to try and do some damage, but Tensky, he now gets an ace. Another eco ace coming in. Tensky with one, Asilium with another. You're from Estonia. Awesome. Yeah, I've been there once, and I was just at like the university for TTU. So I didn't explore too much, which I wish I had. That's the one thing I regret with a lot of these places. I went to Lithuania, I barely saw any of the place. I've been to Vilnius as well, and Kaunas. UK already finds the opening pick onto Barat. Doktish early form seems to have faded away as the T's are just running over their opponents at the moment. Winning every single duel, and it is scary. Very, very scary indeed. Live in Scotland. You met me at TT. I'll be honest, I barely remember any of that. That was a long, long time ago. Galaxy far, far away. I'll probably remember your face, though. That's the thing. I'm terrible with names, pretty good with faces. Sicilians managed to get into the back lines, but actually a couple of kills come back the way of the CT side. Psychro still on the site, but Nexa is not going to allow that for long. Sandon and A-Court left to try and save things here, but there's so much time left. Bomb will be planted. Nothing that they can do about that. They do have an incendiary, at least, onto Acor. Almost gets the peak. That missed shot could be the difference maker. Not going to be much chance for them to get back into this round. Nuclear still goes for the aggressive peak, and now both CT-sided players are like, okay, we're not having that. Just going to run away. Retreat back, but they're caught by Nexa, who wants to go aggressive. They've got plenty of money over on this T side. Might as well try and take this weapon out of Sandon's hands. He'll actually hit the instant headshot. Be able to survive. Just about 9-1. Imperial just absolutely decimating their opponents. go, though. CT side. Looking like they want to go for a little bit of aggression. They've got that 1 AK alongside all of the pistols, saving for the next round. Maxilos Spodus is, of course, in for them at the moment. He will spot Cyclone. Well, the same can be said either way. He's just playing very patiently in this round, expecting some aggression. Up has taken his position up in A main. These really are just waiting at the moment. Hoping for that aggression to come out from the CT side. Instead, they're going to opt to stack towards the B site. 40 seconds up and coming on the clock. They will have to make their move. Now, Barup will at least give them some information a little bit earlier just because of where he is. But the second he's dead, this round is over. SB going to be the one to push him. Actually loses the battle. And actually a second for Barup as well. He is buying a lot of time. This is far more than I expected, at least. Nuclear will be able to trade. Not going to be going over. Hensky quickly turns it back into a 3 versus 3. But there's that AK on Sandon as well. Man advantage will stick with this side for now. Spray through, and Sandon takes the brunt of his teammates' push. However, it's turned back into this 1 versus 2. Already the bomb being tapped. Not being defused completely, though, and already Nexa will be able to find one. Doctish just around the corner, and he loses the battle again. Nexa now steps up for his team as if they needed it. And there's going to be 10-1 now in favor of Imperial. There will be a buy in this round, though. We can tell. Look, the T's just have so much cash. Got a lot of cash in rounds, and they got a lot of cash money. Double AWP setup will come in for the CT side. Gonna try something a little bit different. Heavy presence over towards mid. Sandon calls for a rotation from his teammates. He's once again going to go pushing into middle. This has been a big point of contention for them, being able to take this fairly easily without too much response. Here we go. They've got the right read. 3 players over towards this A side of the map. Rotation will even come in from Cyclone to make that number up to a hefty 4. Nexa will find the entry, though. SB with a second. A trade back at least with 1. Gives a bit of an opening, and Sandon has found another. However, Nexa's reign of terror has not ended just yet, and Cyclone handed a chance. He picks off 1. Leaves it back into the 2 versus 2. UK has to get that bomb down. We have Nexa yet to cross, but he still finds the kill, even so low on HP, and now Acor is left into the 1 versus 2. Doesn't have a kit. Well, he will just fall away and save the AWP. 11-1. Things just aren't looking any better. Yeah, Esperanto did win FPL. It's weird seeing like players that I know, or like I've known for so long and started in like really tiny teams, like get that high. Like Butters as well, getting into FPL. And he was probably, I think he was the first team I ever casted. As I said, SB is someone I casted a long time ago, like 2.5 years ago. So he would have been, what, 13? Now he's just 1 FPL. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Then again, I suppose you have to look at it both ways. That he's 1 FPL, I'm doing alright in casting. Just filth. Just actual filth. Like, what do you even do against that? Already finds the opener, even with the trade over on the other side. SB's going to continue his push, but Cyclone has managed to. At least turns it back. Two players over towards this checker spot. They will go for the boost, and Nexus is going to be caught. This could be finally a round coming in, but how does Sicilian win that duel? Shouldn't have a chance there. His opponent had the drop on him. It's going to be back to a 1 versus 2. But he does have a decent chance to turn it into 2 1v1s. Oh yeah, I'd like Carcass in... Of course, I'd love Carcass to be an FPL. Another person, good friend of mine. Very, very, very nice guy. So I hope he succeeds. And another Lithuanian at that. Baby way. 1v2. Back in, door opens, that gives away at least the position. Sicilian won't be able to hit the shot, but he can at least Molotov out his opponent. Sandon goes running across, he'll be spotted as well, boosts himself up, but Sandon will win the duel. Finally, we see another round on the board for the CT side. The question is, can they be broken right towards the end? The T's win this round. Next to nothing in the next one for North Academy, and we could be seeing a 13-2 half. It has been absolute demolition of this Danish side. Oh, I'm definitely going to be going to the major in London. That'll be awesome. Very excited for that. It's great, because I don't even have to go very far. We got the T's setting up the smokes over towards the A site. Going to be leading the way, jumping up over the top, spots out for up. He's got to watch out. There's another man in the smoke, just hidden. Sandon just sitting here. He's going to go pushing back in. Tensky will finally spot him. SB's probably quite confused, and Sandon's going big in this round. He may have been the difference maker, just lurking in the smoke. You're going for the long-range shots. You have an AWP, my friend. Hot flash will be coming in. Both players on the T side so incredibly low. Bomb has been able to cross, but now it's all onto Nuki. He's actually going to pick up the AK. I'm quite surprised by that. He needs to go for the taps. Because of this, he doesn't know there's a man around the corner. And North Academy will get themselves a 3rd round. It's quite a common factor that the last few rounds, sometimes the T's take their foot off the gas. But we've seen some big plays coming out from Sandon to do the work. You might see me there. Well, if I'm there, hit me up. Hit me up. I'm sure I will be there. If you're there, it's probably the better thing. There won't be a biased crowd. I don't know, you say that, but look at sort of FaZe had a lot of support in Poland. Although I do feel like Carrigan played to the crowd. He knew what he was doing. A-Corp. Twitter, ! Caster, there you go. Takes you there. We'll see the boost into the vent. Molotov will clear that out. You've got Pensky waiting for any sort of aggression. Mid-control, as said, has been a massive place for this T side to go. Tish is already going to get absolutely ruined. The AWP. Smoke actually going to go underneath. I like that. Blocks out the vent completely. Gives Cyclone a little bit more time. Get himself back towards the site. Also allows for Akel to rotate in, but they're just going to go pushing straight through it. Yeah, I know what you meant. I know what you meant. Still, they've got to get rid of the one man on the side. This time Cyclone has to go big once again. Sandon finds one. Quick trades coming in. But actually, Nukier just going nuclear in this round. 12-3. The T's finish off the half the way they began. Now, while a pistol round is all Imperial really need to take this one over the line, not been a good game for North Academy. Well, I think the saddest thing about the Finnish CS was the fact that equals nuclear. Haha. No, is the fact that Sergey just like stopped playing. It is a shame because he is ridiculous. Got timed out for the mission. I don't know why. I have no idea why. Here we go, though. An important pistol round for both teams. Imperial just to end this as quickly as possible. For North Academy, just a way back into the game. I think if you write Tombiz without spaces, you get timed out. That would be insane if someone's banned my name in the chat. ATs, majority of their players, or at least the bomb, over towards that squeaky spot. Already going to be tagged low, but here comes the push, and Nukie moved. That was smart. They baited him into a slight rotation. Barup with a quick couple of kills. Nexa falls to the hands of Akor, who's doing a lot of damage in this round already. Tensky so low, and Asilian the only real hope here as Akor finds another. A pistol round looking like it's going the way. Academy. Unless something ridiculous happens and Barup will get his third. Great round coming out from North Academy, completely baiting them in. Pause will be called. Technical one for Imperial. Nuke likely to try and save up for his AWP. Rest of the team. We'll see how much they actually invest into this one. A lot of teams have been saving quite a bit of money recently. Apparently Sergey's playing WoW for fun. Well, that's completely different though, isn't it? Just playing other games just for fun. A lot less strain, a lot less pressure as well. Because he is so young, there was a lot of pressure on his shoulders. Next game will be Wendigo versus AGO. Coming up in about 25 minutes, depending, of course, when this one ends. And when they join the server. Either way, though, very safe buy coming in from the T side. Gone for 4 rifles. Cyclone will go for the 1 SMG. Maybe expecting a little bit of aggression out here. Up looking for that opener. Tensky does a little bit of damage early on. Cillian going to be sat in the corner. Has been spotted out by Akor and will fall. Can't really hope to achieve too much more. Only one player over towards this B side of the map. A lot of it's going to come down to Nexa with that Dirty Deagle. See if he can do any damage in this situation. Already got multiple players pushing in, and Cyclone decapitates him as well. Tensky holding the cross, but can't find the kill. And now the CT side may just have to make that decision of saving these weapons, bringing them into the next round, and enabling them to try for a little bit more damage. SP not going to be allowed to escape. Tensky will at least take one for his troubles, but really going to be expecting too much, and Cyclone is going to be able to retrieve the rifle. However, there's a rifle drop for Nuke. That's a huge bonus for him, especially if he can give that over to Tensky in the next round, who already has some armor.
Terrorists win.
See what Nuke. And Nuke is actually going to buy himself some Kevlar. I'm quite surprised by that. I thought he might just take the Deagle and give it over, but clearly feeling like he can be the big man in this situation. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Zywo once he finishes school, just joining, I don't know, maybe Envy? Let's see. Either way, T's, they've got rifles on every single player. It's going to be very safe from them. Nuke are going to be playing the range game. So, got a couple of pistols in play. SB going to go for the CZ, but I believe that was actually dropped over by his teammate. Cyclone just waiting patiently to try and find some sort of opener. The majority of them are going to be stacked over towards this A side of the map. Smoke actually going to go over to the quad side. These matches get played on ESEA? No. I don't know what they're played on. I think they're just Starladder servers. Here we go. The Molotov goes into the corner. Gotta watch out, because there's a man playing by the squeaky door, and this is a fairly heavily stacked site. Nuke is still here with the AK-47. Nexa will be removed, and quickly we see the dismantlement of this defense. One kill comes in for SB, though, with the CZ. Spots out a second. He's doing a lot of work, and suddenly this swings into a possible scenario. It's left down to SB versus Doctish. An unfair weaponry advantage, but he picks up the AK and finds the headshot again. Out of nowhere, the youngster steps up. A CZ dropped to him in that round, and he manages to pick up 3. Big, big stuff. 13-5. And now the T's have taken such a nasty hit. You have to remember, they invested into all rifles in that round. The way that they were supposed to make money is by not losing any players. Instead, they lose all of them and the round. And now give a huge boost in economy over towards that CT side. The AWP will now come in for Nuke here as well. Battle for middle will begin. Tensky going to be here alone. UK will already start things off, however. Rupp is gone. Another for him as well. This is the Lithuanians' playground at the moment. 18 kills for both. Well, not for long, as a 19th is picked up from Nuke. Doctish will be pushing into the site. Only has one man to beat, and then the site is theirs. The problem is the bomb is so far away. This will actually be able to pick off another. Maybe they'll just be able to win this off of frags alone. The 2 Lithuanians, the remainers, left, jumps in, nice quick scope coming out, and well, Nuke with the ace. A big round from him once again. And now the T side are left without any money at all. Guys are just nutty. Absolutely nutty. Is that the 3rd ace we've now had in this game for Imperial? We've had one for Tensky, one for Asili, and one for Nuke. Now it comes down to just pistols. T-side hoping they can get a bomb plant to at least bolster their economy a little bit. CT's actually going to play with a double MP9 setup just because they don't have much money either. go, though. Nuke it. Already starting things off. They're going to try and overwhelm them on the site. Nuke will eventually go down. Actually, Sandon's found 2 quick kills with that P250. Akor's found another. Maybe there's a chance here. Nexa is going to spot out the man with the bomb. Akor gets another kill and leaves it all down to the 1 versus 1. Can he win this for his team? Pop flash out, waiting on the angle. And I have no idea how they've managed to win that round. A round based off only Glocks and a P250 is enough for North Academy to steal a round away. What has just happened? CT side are going to fully invest to try and break back once again. They did it with the CZs previously. Already going to see some aggression coming out from SB. Akor. Gotta be careful, and Nexa even peeks back around and takes him down with the MP9. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Still 4 more players left to find. Pretty sure that was an AWP dropped as well, so they're going to want to defend that. CT's not really challenging for it, though. We're up. It's going to be waiting in mid. SB just around the corner. Got that deagle in hand once again. He now knows that there is an opponent just waiting round the side. May just be able to take him out. Barup goes down. That's an AK into the hands of Esperanto, which is not what you want in this scenario. He's been on fire so far this game. His partner in crime has fallen, so it will be left onto him. Already takes 1, a second as well. SB just looking to end this as soon as possible. 3 kills already, and Tensky's there with the final. What does this kid eat for breakfast? Because I need to get me some of that. Headshots galore. You know that he's going to be cocky after that one as well. And now the T's are once again the ones back on the brink. Akor will be on the lone AWP. Glass cannon as well. He's actually going to do some early damage, and Tensky already picks up the first kill. Nade dunks in again. So much damage just done by utility, and I think this may all just be over. Akor needs to do something massive. They know that this AWP is still standing. That in the corner will be a Cillian, but he's spotted out. Come in, leaving just Akor alone, and he's been spotted as well. 16-6 in favor of Imperial. An absolutely dominating performance to take this one over the line. Either way, we'll be back in just a moment where we've got AGO taking on Wendigo.